This is a one kind of greenhouse. Basically, it's a small glass house which is used for growing plants, especially during winter. Because during the winter, cool temperature is there, temperature is low, right? Generally, plants need a warm condition. So, in a greenhouse, the glass panel, these are the glass panels over here, right? That helps in to light entering but does not allow the heat to escape when light enter. So due to the light, temperature get increased, and here inside the glass house the temperature is increased, warm up, greenhouse warm up, but the heat which is formed over here due to the light enter into this glass house, this heat cannot be escaped. Simply we can say that when we are inside a car that has been parked in the sun for a few hours, right? So car get heated. Same phenomenon over here for this greenhouse or a small glass house. Next, greenhouse effect is naturally occurring phenomenon. Greenhouse effect, remember, it's not artificially, but the naturally occurring phenomenon that is responsible for heating the earth's surface. Okay, this is responsible for heating the earth's surface. For that, these greenhouses are required. It is a totally naturally occurring phenomenon. This line is very important, naturally occurring phenomenon. How this greenhouse gases helps in to warm the earth's surface. So for that, understand that suppose this is the earth's surface. Here the sun is there, so sunlight is coming here. But about 1/4 of the incoming solar radiation, see, the whole of sunlight does not reach the earth. 1/4 of incoming solar radiation, they are reflected back, because over here the clouds are present, certain gases are present. So due to that, the 1/4 solar radiations, they reflected back. Another 1/4 radiations, they are absorbed by the atmospheric gas. Here certain atmospheric gases are there, so this gases absorb this radiation, right? So only 50% gases, sorry, 50% radiations are there that reach the earth and heat it up. Okay, 50% solar radiation reach the earth and heat it up. In that, from the earth's surface, okay, from the earth's surface, the solar radiation which reach a small portion that's reflected from the earth's surface. Small portion is reflected from the earth's surface, right? See, total 100% है. So 100% में से 25%, 1/4 का क्या हुआ? That they are reflected back by clouds and gases before reaching to the earth's surface. Another 25%, they are absorbed by the gases. So again, they cannot reach to the earth's surface. 50% reach to the earth's surface, but small portion is there from the surface, it reflected back, right? So heat of the surface, one thing, small portion that reflected back, majority, okay, they are remain over here, and that helps in to heat the surface of the earth. To heat the surface of the earth over here, for that, these solar radiations are required. Next, when any object heat, that will emit the infrared radiation. This is the simple thing. When any object heat, it emits the infrared radiation. So here the earth surface, okay, heat of the surface of the earth is emitted in the form of infrared radiation. Very small portion of this infrared radiation goes into space. Remaining are majority infrared radiations are absorbed by atmospheric gases, right? Absorbed by the atmospheric gases, and again reflected back to the earth to keep it warm. Again, reflected back, right? This radiation to the earth to keep this earth's surface warm. See here, this is the earth's surface, right? Here the next greenhouse gases are present. In this part. So greenhouse gases, remember, that absorb infrared radiations and which have a long wavelength, which are emitted from the earth and emitted again towards the earth. The cycle continues till the earth's surface has no long wave radiations. No long wavelength radiations to emit. So greenhouse gases, here the green gases are there which absorb this infrared radiation and that helps into heat up the earth's surface. The name given these are the greenhouse gases. Again, one more time, greenhouse effect. It's a totally naturally occurring phenomenon. Here, this phenomenon helps. What is the fate of this phenomenon? That helps into responsible for that is responsible for heating the earth's surface and atmosphere. Whole of sunlight radiations does not reach the earth. 1/4 reflected back by clouds and gases before reach to the surface of earth. Another 1/4 they are absorbed by the atmospheric gas. 50% reach to the surface of earth. Small portion again reflected back from the earth's surface. And the heat, earth when heat up due to this radiation, solar radiation reach to the earth's surface, that heated earth surface emit the radiations and that radiations now we call infrared. This infrared radiation, small portion that escape, but majority that is absorbed by the gases, and these gases which helps in to warm up this earth surface. This gases name greenhouses. These gases we call greenhouse gases because these gases absorbed this infrared radiation again reflected back to the earth to keep it warm. Right? Next, greenhouse gases examples. In that, methane, CF, then carbon dioxide, first carbon dioxide, then methane, then chlorofluorocarbon CFC, and nitrogen oxide, N2. Majority CO2 acts as a greenhouse gas, that is 60%. Next, CH4 20%, CFC 14%, and N2O 6%. Remember this value also. नीट में ये क्वेश्चन आता है, which two gases are mainly acts as a greenhouse gases? So these two mainly acts as a greenhouse gases. Their percentage is most. CO2 60% and methane CH4 20%. These gases trap the infrared radiation and again reflected back to the Earth's surface. Now, effect, the average temperature at the surface, average temperature, right? Average temperature of the Earth's surface would have been minus 18 degrees Celsius. Due to these gases, infrared radiation that come back and it helps in again warm up the Earth's surface, right? If this thing is not there, greenhouse gases are not there, and these radiations are escaped from that Earth's surface, then the surface is chilled, minus 18 degrees Celsius. But this thing is not there. Why? Because in greenhouse gases are present. These gases helps in to warm up the Earth's surface, and due to that, at the presence, the average temperature of the Earth's surface 15 degrees Celsius. This is the main impact of these greenhouse gases. Right? Next, that CO2, methane, remember CFC and N2O, these are the examples of greenhouse gases. In that, mainly CO2 and methane. Now, greenhouse gases or greenhouse effect, we can say that it leads to global warming. Greenhouse gases are required, but this thing also leads to what? That's a global warming. How we can say that global warming? Global warming, simply we can say that the melting of the ice cap, right? So increase in the level of greenhouse gases has led to considerable heating of Earth, leading to global warming. During the past century, the temperature of Earth has increased by 0.6 degrees Celsius. During the past century, the temperature of the Earth has increased 0.6 degrees Celsius, right? And most of the during the last just 3 decades, century, maybe last 3 decades, last 30 years, right? In that, this temperature is increased. अभी लगे कि 0.6 डिग्री सेल्सियस ये तो इंक्रीज हुआ है, राइट? नॉट टू मच, बट दिस मच टेम्परेचर इज इनफ टू मेल्ट the polar ice cap. And when the polar ice caps start melting, then sea level, water level increases. When water level rise in the sea level, that can result in what? Submerge the many coastal area, right? So that's the CH4 hai, CO2, N2O, CFC, these are the greenhouse gases. And greenhouse gases number, that amount, percentage increases in our atmosphere. So they trap more and more radiations and emit back to the Earth's surface. So that's why Earth's temperature increase. And when increases too much, then it leads to the melting of ice cap. Melting of ice cap we call global warming, right? Meaning now the weathers, okay, or climatic changes start. Nowadays you can feel that. See, we can in India particular, we know that the 3 seasons are there: winter, summer, and the monsoon. And for that particular months, that four months divided, allotted for each season. But now you can feel, right? Summer is too much longer. Monsoon to just very few days we can feel. Monsoon, very few days we feel only monsoon. So much variations are there in this climatic changes. Why? Due to this global warming. Because rise in the temperature is lead to deleterious change in the environment and resulting in odd climatic changes. This odd climatic changes you call, it's a El Nino effects. Okay, this one we call the El Nino effects. This one is the El Nino, other is the La Nina. That causes the global changes in temperature and rainfall. Right? Temperature rise. And due to that, actually one thing is that clouds are formed, but these clouds don't have a water in enough amount. If no water in the clouds, then if no sufficient amount of the rainfall is there, right? Seasonal variation, weathers change totally. That's why we can feel fluctuation in weather cycle nowadays due to this global warming. First, effect of greenhouse gases that leads to global warming, and we feel this, that fluctuation in weather cycle. So temperature increase that leads to changes in the environment and resulting in all climatic change that you call El Nino effect. Greenhouse effect. Okay, remember for the year and global warming जो है, that when temperature rise, that increased temperature melt the polar ice cap. as well as other places like Himalaya snow cap. Over many years, this will result in rise in a sea level, and that fossil fuel in that, that's that N2O, CO2, this are there, these gases are there. So reduce the use of the fossil fuel. Second, alternate source of energy, as we have discussed in air pollution. Okay, to use that petrol and diesel, switch on to the CNG, solar, atomic, geothermal. Reducing deforestation and starting that the reforestation or afforestation, but not deforestation. Planting the trees, slowing down the growth of human population. This is the main one, right? Slowing down the growth of human population. Human population number should be gradually decrease, right? International initiatives are also being taken to reduce the emission of greenhouse gases into the atmosphere. So, greenhouse effects and global warming. First, remember it is totally natural phenomenon. Then, greenhouse gases prevents that infrared radiation escape into the space, which are long wavelength radiation. Greenhouses gases, examples methane, CO2, N2O, and the CFC, which are present in atmosphere. They trap this infrared, again reflected back to the Earth's surface. So Earth's surface get heated. If these gases are not there, then Earth temperature may be minus 18 degrees Celsius. But due to the presence of this greenhouse gases, Earth's surface get heated up, and nowadays the temperature, average temperature, that's a 15 degrees Celsius. But as a rising of these gases, Earth temperature increases in last 3 decades at 0.6 degrees Celsius. This much is enough to melt the ice cap in polar region as well as the Himalaya snow caps. When ice melt, the water level increases in the sea, and that leads to submerge the many coastal area. Due to the rise in temperature, change in the environment and the climatic conditions, we call El Nino effect. Next, what are the measures that we have to take to control global warming? First, reduce use of fossil fuel, alternate source of energy, reducing deforestation, planting trees, and population control. Now, the last topic for this greenhouse gases and the global warming that you have to learn for NEET exam only. This thing you have to prepare only for NEET, and NEET this one is a very important. Last 5 to 6 years, the question come from this topic in NEET. See, different meetings we call the conference of parties, shortly we call the COP, that was held, right? Every year the meeting was held for how to how to control this global warming, reduces the greenhouse gases emission, ozone depleting gases. For that, the meetings every year was held, and we call that's the COP, Conference of Parties. First COP was held in 1995 in Germany, Berlin. Second, Geneva, Switzerland. Remember, first one mean. Third, that is the Kyoto, Japan, to cut greenhouse gases emission. COP3 related to how can we stop or cut these greenhouse gases emission in atmosphere. For that, the meeting or conference was held in 1997 in Kyoto, Japan. Then Next, that remember this COP11 Montreal, Canada. Then next, this recently, that 2015, 16, 17, 18, right? 2015, that name, that's the COP21. See, every year the COP was had, right? 2015, in that, COP21, first of all, was held in Paris, France, for controlling the greenhouse gases emission. 2016, Morocco, in that water scarcity, water cleanliness, and water related sustainability. For that, the meeting was held. 2017, Bonn, Germany. Then 2018, 3rd December, in that in Poland. Okay, in Poland, that COP was held. Then COP in 2019, that is mainly for to Convention on Climate Change in Spain. 2019 जो है, in that, okay, please आपके notes में भी लिख देना, Spain, right? Then next, that is 2020, okay, again for climate change conference, which was held in Scotland, United Kingdom. Okay, 2020, remember, Scotland, United Kingdom. Next, after that, COP 2021, that was again held in Scotland. Okay, between that October-November month, this COP was held in 2021 in Spain, Scotland, same. Right? So remember the places where this COP was conducted and the year. Same thing given for biodiversity, chapter number 15 related. In that 2000, here, see, initially 4 years, then 2 years, the meeting was held. 2018, recent Egypt. 2016, Mexico. 2012, India, Hyderabad. And then 1994, that's Bahamas. So this thing you have to prepare for greenhouse gases. And this table only and only for NEET exam you have to prepare. Right? Greenhouse effects and global warming. Important things, remember COP for NEET. Second, that greenhouse gases name and their percentage, and the infrared radiations are long wavelength. Thank you.